My husband Joe and I have been together for nearly a decade, though we've only been married not quite 3 years. We've led an amazing life in those 10 years, good and bad. We started out as an unconventional friendship that rapidly grew into mad love, and then morphed into a 7-year polyamorous relationship where Joe and my former husband Carl and I lived together and blended our families. We've seen serious mental illness almost take the life of one of our children. We've seen another through the transition journey beautifully from female to male. With Joe, I've learned to ski, to shoot guns, to ride a motorcycle, and play the bass. We've made hours, even days of music. We've traveled to Mexico to learn Spanish. We've opened a public middle school. Any and all of these are remarkable events. I have a friend whose motto is, "I am my own culture." Joe and I have created our own culture. We moved from a small, rural, southeastern Washington town to the desert Southwest so that we can enjoy air and sun and light all year long. We have only one of our 5 kids with us, and we miss the rest fiercely. Both of Joe's parents are gone, and mine are distant, both emotionally and geographically. We try to embrace what we loved about our origins and refute the rest. We embrace honesty and collaboration and tribe. We are our own culture. We could point to 100 or more moments as ones that defined our family as it now exists. But like so many other families, the moment that changed absolutely everything for us came in a doctor's office with the ominous words, "I've got some bad news for you." In February 2018, Joe was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, cancer of the bone marrow. We'd only been married for 7 short months at that point. The news and the resulting treatment were like a wrecking ball in our carefully constructed life together. One of the ways we've coped is writing. Joe is an accomplished author, and I have a lot to say, so we write. What follows is a sample of writing from my point of view and from Joe's, along with some music. Joe's cancer is in full remission now, though he still suffers some every day from the aftermath of treatment. I have always said that family can be chosen, and that blood relations don't always define the people who love you best. And so I present Joe Cook, my husband, my love, my family. February 26, 2018. I can handle bad news and more bad news and crisis and crisis without falling apart. I'm strong and resourceful and resilient. It's the kindness that undoes me. These thoughtful acts and kind words and your texts and calls and emails feed my soul. Thank you. Thank you.
March 13, 2018. We started off the year on the ski slopes and ended it that way. And in between, we like to think we at least offered help to a lot of people who were struggling. Some took our help, some didn't. But we were so glad to be in that kind of sweet spot, physically, financially, spiritually, and mentally, that we could actually offer real help. It was, in retrospect, a great year. And maybe that's why I'm not really afraid or sad or remorseful. It wasn't just that we were able to be strong for others, we were also strong for ourselves. Katie conquered every black diamond at both of our home resorts. We rode the Harley on several trips, and Katie learned to ride. We went to the beach and rode horses. We bought a new home, got married, advanced our careers, and generally settled into the kind of life that left us amazed and grateful beyond words. Every morning we would turn to each other and say things like, "You're beautiful," and "I'm glad we're together," and "I'm glad we finally made it."
July 1st, 2018. As we were out riding our motorcycles in time to the sunset tonight, this song came to me, clear as a bell, compliments of Sarah Bareilles. Once upon another time, somebody's hands who felt like mine turned a key and took a drive, was free. I like to ride behind Joe when we're riding together. I can see his big, beautiful Harley with its lovely teal and cream design, his bright orange jacket with armor, his black helmet. When he's on that powerful machine, he is one with the road, and I am with him. We are not the family with cancer. We are not struggling, working, fighting. We are free.
August 19, 2018. People say, "You've got this," and "kick cancer's butt." I know they mean well, but I'm not so sure I feel as confident as that. Multiple myeloma is not curable, only treatable. I'm buying time, so I'm scared. I want Katie to ski the French Alps and snorkel in Hawaii and Puerto Vallarta. I want to take her on a couple of motorcycle rides, road and off-road. I want to take her to see the musical Waitress in New York City. I have a list, a bucket list, in a black notebook with a little typewriter on the front, and there's a page sticking out of the roller that says, "Treasure every moment." Inside, I keep track of all the dreams and desires I have, a page for each one, with pictures. It helps me both to focus on the tasks at hand and to hope for a long and active future. Did you know that the Spanish imperative esperar means both hope and wait, and trust as well? I find that to be a lovely expression. There's a gift in all this that is only just now beginning to reveal itself. It's like a little bean sprout right now, so I won't talk about it or write about it. I'm not superstitious, just being prudent. You don't pull a little seedling up to examine the roots. You water it and nurture it and espera. October 20, 2018. I've decided I'm going to beat the damn odds and get at least 10 more good years out of this life. I'm going to spend the winter getting back into shape, do what I have to do to stave off relapse and draw out remission, and get my life back. In fact, I'm shooting for an even better life. Going to work on that bucket list and get some things done I've been putting off for far too long.
1 year ago, Joe will continue teaching online and develop the programs for Walla Walla Community College. I've enrolled at New Mexico Highlands University, and I'll attend full-time. We will walk the dog and explore New Mexico and sing and play music and write articles and books and funny social media posts. We'll entertain guests and be guests and ride our motorcycles. We will eat and cook and travel and stay home. We will rest and heal and love each other without reservation. I know you feel the sadness of all this troubled world, and it cuts you